Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. And yes, the weekly update is back, and it's going to be on a weekly basis, of course. And so we'll continue. I wish you all a very wonderful, happy new year. I hope you had a good start in the new year. I started by being ill. I'm still a bit ill, but don't worry, I'll survive it. Anyways, as usual, we're going to take a look into the energy surrounding you this week. And in order to do this, we have here three possibilities. We have pile one here with this beautiful rose quartz. Then we have pile two with this purple agate. And pile three, this is also agate, if I'm not mistaken. And I love it because it kind of looks like a brain. And so, focus on the three possibilities and see what attracts you more. And you can take your time. You can pause the video if you'd like. And I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number one with the rose quartz, this is your reading. Put it over here. Now, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number one. As usual, we're going to start with the tarot cards and then we'll move to the oracle cards, and then you also have a love reading, some love cards at the end. Now, first of all, we start wonderfully here with the 10 of Pentacles. Then we have the 5 of Swords, followed by the Ace of Cups. Now, I find this interesting because, especially because of the 5 of Swords. And so your focus this week will be your house, your home, your family, your foundations. This could be career-wise, life-wise, whatever it is. It's like you're very focused on your foundations. You're very focused on grounding yourself in for this year. It's like you're focusing on what you want to become this year, what you want to do, and how to achieve it. It's like you probably will be drawing out a plan in like a strategy. The only thing here, what I see here with the 5 of Swords that I was mentioning earlier, is that you probably, have self-doubt. You probably think like you either don't deserve it or it won't work out. It's like, usually this is like having competition, someone else, trying to bring you down. It's really like a duel, but I have the feeling here in this context that for the most of you, this duel would be with yourself. It's like these inner voices in your head bringing you down and, planting self-doubt. I think self-doubt is already in you, especially if you chose this pile, and you could feel it, coming up, surfacing this week. But it's going to be important. These doubts coming up this week, it's going to be really important because it's going to give you the opportunity of healing them. And that's why we have the Ace of Cups here. And it's really like you have so much potential. You have so much you can achieve. And this, you can feel it in your heart. You just know, and you have like this guiding system, this inner star that tells you, first of all, that you are worth it. Second, that you can do it. You have the potential, you have the talent, you have the ability, and it tells you where to go. It's like this, you're starting this year with a feeling you know where to go. You have this direction. But then this self-doubt comes up, this self-defeating thoughts, they come up. But I think that for most of you, this could be also like based from your childhood, like growing up, or like, parental figures maybe have inserted some negative thoughts or examples in your upbringing, and they are coming up, but you can heal them. it's like you're not going to erase them, you're not going to completely forget about them, but they're going to be then made so obvious. They're going to be so present that you can deal with them. You can integrate them, you can heal, you can find ease. And if you are feeling ill, like me at the moment, you you'll find ease from your dis-ease. So this is also going to be a week of healing. And lucky for me, I chose this pile. Thank you. Now, so if you've not been feeling like very energetic, if you've been feeling ill, whatever the case, you can be even just feeling depressed. This is a really good sign of healing, of grounding yourself, taking also some time to heal, being home, for instance, or some of you are healing your home, be it the relationship with family and loved ones, but it could also be healing your home, like you're redecorating, you are fixing some things that are not working, or you are, you know, um, doing some spiritual work in your home, you are cleansing it. Something that you're not just healing yourself, you're healing the environment around you, you're healing all that's part of you. This is really beautiful. This is really beautiful, and it's really a step forward. It's really, it hasn't been with some fights, but you're really moving forward. This is really nice. Now, then we have the Chimera, and imagination clouds your judgment. This is really good that comes up because it has to do here, for me, it has to do with the Five of Swords. So it's like you're saying things in a negative way, or you're being self-defeating. It's not the truth. It's clouding your judgment. It's like you're seeing everything in black and white. So, for instance, if I haven't become a millionaire by the age of 30, then life is not worth living. This kind of absurd and also extreme way of thinking. This was just an example. It could be anything. Maybe you're thinking, well, I'm 50, I'm not a Hollywood star, then why live? My life has no meaning. It's just very absurd and it's very extreme. And this way of thinking, it's what keeps you sometimes of saying things clearly, and also keeps you from acknowledging everything that you've already achieved and the wonderful person that you are. But you are healing this. These are the good news. You are healing this. Then we have the Wizard, and it says, use your skills to aid others. So again, remember I was telling you, you're not just healing yourself, you're healing your environment. So probably you are also healing people around you. Are you helping them out? You're listening to them. You're being there for them in any way possible. So, and your skills don't have to be magical skills. Some of you may have these magical skills or spiritual skills, healing skills, but the skills can be, to know how to listen, to know how to be there, to know how to show empathy, to know how to be a good friend. And being a good friend doesn't mean just saying amen to everything. That's being there, bringing clarity, bringing comfort, and the feeling of safety for yourself and to others as well, to yourself and to others. Then we have the card 3, realization, and this is the waning crescent one. Yeah, I think you're realizing a lot. It's like it's a door opening up for you, new horizons. Again, it's like you already know the way, but it can be that you usually just stand here on the threshold and you're not really moving forward. But I think you're starting to do that. You're going to dare. You're going to, to jump. It's not really into the unknown because you see what it is. You can picture it. You can envision it. But you're now kind of more confident of just going. You're just realizing that you're just one step away of getting what you want. And this is what so here has to do with the 5 of Swords. You're just one step away of getting what you want. And this is something that you're always keeping yourself from seeing, through negative thinking, through this overactive negative imagination. So this is really good news. Really good news. Now, Let's get you a love message. So, we have the first one. Oh, beautiful. Soul family. This love is connected to your past soul life. So either the person you're with, feels very familiar, like your best friend, and oh, I'm getting Hawaii or Pacific Polynesian vibes from the picture, really beautiful. And what I was saying, but it's like it, or is someone from the past coming back to your life. So either you feel very connected to the people or to the person in your life right now, or there's someone from the past coming in. Let's see. We're getting two more cards. Then we have, commitment. Your relationship moves to the next stage of love and unity. Ooh. And it seems to be with a soulmate. So good things are happening. Let's see. One more card, please. And missing you. Thoughts of you on their mind, considering feelings and emotions. So someone from your past is thinking of you. For many of you, this will be someone from your past. You probably even get news from someone from your past, and someone who would maybe have a second chance with you. This could be. For others of you, it would be, especially if you're already in a connection with this person, that this person feels so comfortable, so beautifully, so wonderfully with you, that they are considering, going to the next step. Maybe that's a proposal this week. Wow. Now, pile number one, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number two with the purple agate, this is your reading. Let's put it, oops, I forgot this one here. So let's change it. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? We're starting with the tarot cards, and then we'll move to the oracle cards, and then I'll get you some love messages. Just give me a second. Okay. So first of all, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Hermit, number 9. And then we have the Page of Swords. So pile number 2, this week, it's going to be fully dedicated to work and study. It's really, some of you are either working really hard on a project, or you are studying, you're back at school, at university, but whatever it is, it really takes all of your time. You're fully dedicated, you're fully focused, and you're learning a lot of new stuff. And you really want to become good at what you're doing. You really want to master what you're learning. And you're okay with sacrificing your social life. So you're not going out much. Okay, you're really like staying home or staying at the workplace, or even school or university or academy, wherever your reality may be. You're just fully focused on work. There's not much more here. This is so obvious. It's like being focused on work. If you're communicating with other people, you're mostly communicating online. There's a lot of exchange of information. There's a lot of research. There's a lot of going deeper in a subject. Again, I can spend hours, okay, not hours, but more minutes working out synonyms to tell you the same thing. But that's really what it is. It says you're focused on your work and study. And let's continue. The next card, let's go now to the oracle cards. And we have the shield. And it says, it's not focusing. There you go. You are safe from harm, which is wonderful, in case you weren't sure. And then we have the unicorn, good fortune and friendship. So this is really a time that you can take to really, focus on what you want to do. And you are safe. So there's no stress, there's no even like I'm getting also this financial stress. You don't have it. You're being supported. Most I think most of you, but I'd be either your parents or you've worked for it, or maybe even, your friends can help you out, whatever it is, because good fortune and friendship, you're getting all the support and on all the fronts. Everyone is with you. Everyone wants you to succeed, and you can get the help you want. So if you need help and you're a bit afraid of asking, go, because you'll get this. People will do whatever they can to help you out and to give you a hand and support you on this journey, on this challenge, on this quest. That's not challenge, but quest. To support you on this quest, you'll have really complete support here. Then we have 15, action. And that's the waxing, give us 6. There you go. Now, this is the time to do it. This is the time to go for it. This is the time to give your all, And of course, there's a time to gather information. And this is also what you're doing. You're gathering information, you're getting better what you're doing, you're rehearsing, you're researching, you are training. Whatever you're doing is exactly perfect, because the moment you come out with it, the moment you either present it to a public, or you present it to your superiors, or you write that exam, it's going to be perfect. And you want to be perfect. You want to shine. You want to bloom. You want to do whatever you can in order to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can. And this is going to happen. You're going to do it. And now it's the time to fully focus. This is your action, is to focus and do and train, rehearse, research, write, whatever it is, just do it. It's really just do it. Be really dedicated, but what's the other word? Disciplined. Now, so it's a really, straightforward reading. There's not much more I can tell you right now. So let's move forward to your love reading then for this week, for pile number 2. Just give me a second. So for pile number, there you go. And we have, what's this? Love language. Speaking each other's language nurtures love to grow, which is also important with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can, although swords are always very good communicators, but sometimes they're a bit off when communicating, because sometimes they're a bit like awkward when communicating. So it's really here to pay attention, be it with your partner, be it with your crush or whatever, just, see how you both communicate to build bridges. But be careful, because there's a cage love here. This love is an illusion, a trap. Fly free, there's no love here. So this is the feeling you can get if you're not on the same page, especially if you're constantly working, or you both constantly working and not seeing each other, and sometimes you start, like miscommunicating as well. You're not on the same page, so be careful here. I'm not saying this is definite what it's here on the card, but this is how it can feel, especially if your love language is not in sync. So let's see one last card to see what they mean. For pile number 2. Okay. Let's just get one card. Oh, there you go. Then we have Spirit Message, love you. Spirit's message from a loved one or closure from past love. So for some of you, there's something you need to do. You leave something from the past behind because it's not there anymore. You need that closure, right? For the others of you is to understand that there is love here, you know, but the language, the communication may not be working out for you right now. So I'll just get another card just from here just to see. Yeah, we got this love is unique as a snowflake, once in a lifetime love. And the things that are unique can usually are very delicate and breakable. So handle it with care this week, your love life. No matter what the case may be, handle it with care. Be gentle, especially with yourself and, of course, then with your partner or your loved one. Okay. So pile number 2, this was your message. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. If you chose pile number 3, this is your reading here with this brain agate. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a brain, but that's the first thing that occurred to me. Now, what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. So we are starting with the tarot cards, then we'll move on to the oracle cards, and then of course you'll have your love message. So first of all, we have the 2 of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Just a second. And then we have the Chariot, number 7. So pile number 3, these are really excellent news for you because you're coming out of a situation of self-doubt, of not knowing which way to go here with the 2 of Swords. And, you've probably been, in the last couple of weeks, wondering should you, which way to go, which decision to take. And you kind of probably felt a bit lost, like what to do. But what I find interesting here in this card is you see you have these stars, and we have this, there's 6 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's because it's number 6 is the Swords card. Then we have, like, it reminds me of the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is also coming out of a difficult situation. So maybe you've been recovering from a difficult situation, or you're now leaving something painful behind, or something, that was stressing you behind. And although, you didn't know where to go, maybe some of you even felt you weren't deserving of moving forward. Some of you, that could also be a theme here. But you're wrong. You are deserving. And you're getting this week, you're really getting this inspiration. That's the word. Your fire is being relit. I'm getting that song, Relight My Fire. Yeah. And it's like suddenly you get this inspiration and things will start to move forward really quickly, so that you are solving inner conflicts. You can solve these inner conflicts and now go in the direction that you want. You can overcome obstacles. You can even overcome, inner fears as well, and inner doubts. And this inspiration, for many of you, this inspiration has to do with something creative. So if you've been, in a writer's block, or, your creativity has been blocked in some way, and this is ending now. You're getting your mojo back, your inspiration, and you're moving. Some of you are even traveling, maybe traveling gets you this inspiration, or you get this inspiration after traveling. but you're moving forward and there's a lot of success awaiting you. So you're moving towards success, you're moving towards realization, you're moving towards fulfillment in a very jovial, very young and fun kind of way. So these are really amazing news. What else we have here? We have the golem. A close friend, sorry for this, a close friend acts on your behalf. And this is good because it could be that this inspiration comes through a friend, through a conversation, through a message. Someone reposts something, or they send you um, they send you the post of something they've seen, and suddenly you're triggered in a positive way, and you start doing something beautiful. And then we have the spirit, unseen forces watch over you. So I'm getting that song from The Princess and the Frog. I've got friends on the other side. I love that film. But and it's like that's what you get. I have the feeling here. So you've got friends on the other side, and they're helping you out. They're inspiring you. They're getting you out of this stuck situation. You're getting that inspiration, even divine inspiration. And divine inspiration can come through various sources. Could be a song you hear, could be a movie you watch, a sentence you listen to. You hear, be it on a film or people passing by, whatever it is. Suddenly you have it. Suddenly it's like everything falls into place. And like I said, it could be a wonderful conversation with a friend or a family member, someone you love. And like I said, things will fall into place and it will just start that fire, that creative fire. And like I said, you get your mojo back and life is a ride again. And you're surfing that wave and having a lot of fun. Then we have number 33, and 33 can mean a lot to you. And there you go, blossoming. And this is flower moon. Ooh, the flower moon, how beautiful. And again, you're inspired and you get that spark and you're doing beautiful things again with your life, with yourself, for the world. And yeah, it's going to be a very inspiring week. It's going to be beautiful. So when it comes to love, let's see. Let's see what expects us or expects you for pile number 3. The love life, the pile number 3 this week, if you please. You have the first card. Ooh, beautiful devotion. This love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you.